Okay. I just want to start my daily videos as I have to. The reason why I made videos so far is just it has kept me strong in never identify with, and this to identify with the personas and the manipulation that you're being dealing with, and that they are putting a lot of effort on a daily basis to make you identify with. But let me just start by saying introduce myself. I just realized sometimes I make these videos and I just start off with just saying the things that that just venting out without giving you a quick intro, which is most likely needed. Why am I a targeted individual? And as a target individual, I'm a test subject that the government is utilizing in ways that, of course, like many target individuals, is negative. We target individual deal with non-stop disturbingness, and they create ecosystem on top of this technology. That's really what the whole thing is about, is applied onto us. The technology can alter, manipulate you, and rewire you in different ways. You're being rewired, and you deal with that. But on top of that, there's also technology that is doing things to your body, harming your body. Cancers, tumor, all kind of things. Being told I have masses, I have this and that, is because they're utilizing this technology to do that to me. And this trash, they they do these things to you, and you're just a test subject for this program. And this is led by the government. Please don't get lost. They can disorient the target to make you think that this is anything but that. I was reading some things, and in some cases they make you believe it's alien, doing like all kind of weird ways of just trying to disorient the target individual to think that this is anything but the massive government that's really doing that to us. And they have, there's a systematic effort to trying to disorient the target individual on top of that, because it's clear that you're being manipulated. Some of us target individual can articulate better than others, and you notice, you know yourself. I mean, like, that's you as an individual who've been yourself for a long time, know that you're no longer yourself, because what you're experiencing is not something that is happening organically. Something is just happening to your brain that wasn't happening before. Something is changing your brain, right? So you're being played with. You know something is just manipulating you, doing something to your brain in that nature, and it's them. And they do that in a systematic way. And on top of that, they have this ecosystem of this trash who's supposed to gaslight you and brainwash you into identify with the manipulations and how you're being manipulated, and even try to make you feel guilty for how they're manipulating you. And what I mean how they manipulate you, they want you to identify with it. So they want to put guilt in the experiences, so it can make you identify with it. And it's a systematic effort. And they go through like the typical brainwashing tactic, from fear tactic, repetitions, to non-stop like reinforcing of the false reality. And for you as a target individual, you're supposed to identify with this, because now making these videos have helped me staying stronger and stronger and stronger, and never identify. If anything, what it has done to me is push me to think in more fanatical way, meaning that it's made me so strong that now when I look at this trash and I can read through what they're trying to do, you got a rage that is not even scared of, like, it's not even harming them. For me, it's like I can do things, because what's happening is, when it comes to the fear tactic, they tell you how they're going to cut you this and that and that. I'm like, oh, you think that's what's going to make you think I'm going to identify with this? I can do that to myself. Oh, you think that because of this horrible thing I'm going to go through, let's do this right now and see how this thing changed for you. If you think I identify with this, I have to run just because you're watching that, and for your own sake, you think that this is going to make you think that I identify with this, or you're going to make yourself believe that, oh, you see, because of that, I can run. Because some of them also trick themselves into that. And who I say they? The government is contracting this ecosystem of perps to who are just civilians, nobody's. And some of them, in my cases, are trash who wants to still paint themselves as in this fantasized way of what this is about. And that they create this reality, and they get frustrated and mad because they want to enjoy this, but they don't want to enjoy it for what it is. So it's time to recreate reality. conveniently for them to feel like they're still normal people, when in reality they're just trash in real life. That could make somebody willing to cut his own private part because they think that that's going to be the thing that's going to make them what they present themselves as. They play fanatical. They train that individual in real fanatics. They have this gimmick. They think the rage that can be hidden, and then they deal with somebody who's at that point ready to go there. And he wasn't built like that, but now he's that. Because they have been tormenting him to the point that is pushing him to that. And on top of that, you take away the health of that person. He has nothing to live for because his health is gone. It's not even about money. Forget about the money. What's the point of money when you don't have health? You rather have no money and have health than have no health than have money. I don't need to be a preacher to know that. What's the point to be like dying in a nice bed when you could, or just be fully healthy in the streets? I'd rather be fully healthy in the streets than dying in my bed. So when they strip away your health in the first place, then you don't really have much to live. It's like somebody in a terminal state of cancer. You're doing that too. Things are done. You want to test me? Okay. You better get on the same stage as me. You're free. Come on. Bring this trash. And a lot of them are just little retards who just started living not too long ago. So I'm like, oh, okay. You want to put this trash here? You want this retard to bring them here? Bring this trash here. With this like immaturity and retardation that they think that that's how life works. They are so bad to even try to use this trash to gaslight. They just agitate people. They don't make people believe these things. They're the worst people try to be like, oh my gosh, this is retarded. You want to slap the retard out of this trash. The worst people to try to make somebody, what? Look at this retard. Get your dumb ass away. Nobody wants your dumb shit. Because what's happening is the manipulations. You're being manipulated, altered, and they make you have these perceptions and manipulation. Like the last few days has been the teenage, but even to the babies. The babies, that's what's disgusting me. The teenager, you just want to slap this trash. You don't see this trash, like, get your dumb shit away from me, you dumb fuck. Excuse my language, but that's truly, like, that's what you just want to slap the life out of the retardation out of them. The babies, you're like, oh, that's so nasty. Why you do that to this baby? Just, you want me to look at this baby so they manipulate me? This is an innocent child. But the teenage trash, like this, like teeny retard trash. Not even teeny. They made me use the word teeny because I was watching this adult content thing, and then you know how they have this thing where, and I saw like out of nowhere there was obviously an adult woman with like a full eye like tattoo sleeve, and I see teeny. I was like, oh, you see, you want to get this teenage retard coming out. The way you put your story, I'm telling you. In life is now based on how you create life. Life is gonna life. I'm not gonna let your retarded ass teenage shit. Don't get hyped by some trash in the office who's just like, who can't even talk to me in my face. Because she knows I will look at this trash. I go to the office, I see who influenced them, and sometimes there's a few like you'll see a picture of them. I'm so thankful I took the picture of this. And you look at this trash, like, what do we even have in common? What do you think? Look at me and look at you. Do you think that you can influence me in the sense of like, I'm gonna listen to you? We don't have nothing in common. You can't tell me, it's like, yeah, that's something. Get your dumb shit away. And then have this teenager come near me, I'll slap the life out of them. This trash think they're gonna live their fantasy. So I go around places, the babies, I feel bad because those are just innocent. They just put them in their situation. I will never like even be angry toward them. I see the parents, it's just so sad. I see them, it kind of hurt my feeling, you know, just because I'm like, okay, you're just too innocent. You're a child, precious child. This is not something this should put into. But the teenagers, oh my God, bring the fucking retard near me. They give me like that. I'm like that close to just slapping your shit over there. It's just like, ooh, it's just like getting, and it's closing. And when they have the attitudes like, oh, don't do it. I'm already warning them. I'm like, for example, you'll see the next video I make. It's crazy. I'm walking somewhere to the train. Usually what happens is like they follow me. And then they act like I'm following them. They're so disgusting. But you see that on camera. Sometimes like I'm going somewhere and I see them walking in front of me. But some nowadays, what they do, like in the camera, I'm going. You see in front of me, I have a body cam. Nobody there. I'm by myself. I turn around for 2 seconds and then turn back. Boom! Teenage shit there. I'm like, it's like, and I'm not, you can hear me say some things like, don't do. I'm doing that. Don't do it. Don't do it. And she doesn't, like, and she's an older teen, 17, 16, huh? Teenage kid though, still, not an adult teen. And she just like, she walks like, she doesn't know, like, they don't even know how, like, be like women. And she put like her hand in, and she think that's how, like, it's like, you don't even know how to be a woman. You think I would look at somebody and be like, and like, I was like, where are you walking? Get your dumbass away from me. And this is and you see me just dealing, and then again I see when I'm sitting there. Unfortunately, my camera, I gotta know how to put my camera properly, just so you can observe everything, because I attach it to something that just looks down, so you don't see all of them, but you hear me say, "Look at this teenager, look at this thing." I'm gonna put it properly where you can face everything. Then I see this little white teenager, little tiny thing. She just, and then she goes away. It's like, yeah, they know that all it takes is they want to be seen, because then my brain can be manipulated, and then they run away. It's like, hey, because they know, it's like, this guy knows obviously we manipulate him, and we're not in a safe situation here. So look at me. Then I was like, okay, and you hear me, unfortunately the camera's facing down. You hear me say, just look at this teenage shit. Then I go to the office, they all try to gaslight me. Yes, they're teeny. One trash is like, oh, this is their fun size. It's like, why would you even put this? So nasty. There's some disgusting trash, man. Really try to make you identify with this thing. There's this guy, it's so disgusting in this. He even have the appearance of like this creepiness. Sometimes you get this like icks. This guy, he has the voice, he has the look, and he says the nastiness that just gives you all this nasty feeling. It's like, you're a disgusting trash. And there's this girl, this fucking coworker, but you'll see, she's a nobody. Like, she blend out, she can blend in anywhere. But they play with my brain because, listen, I'm a man who is straight, and I can look at women in a sexual fashion. With her, physically, I can, if she wasn't a perk, if I didn't have that hatred that I can have right now, I know it's falsified because the way I see her as a trash. But she's an adult woman, and she's not bad looking. Okay. In the state I'm in, I'm being manipulated to see her in a sexual way. Because my hatred for her, not even personal hate, is like my hatred for what she's involved in and what she's acting like will surpass anything. I would want to spit on her like this, like that. That's the kind of disgusting rage I have toward her. But they're messing with me to force me to look at her in a sexual way. Now, this is not an extreme thing. I've looked at women in sexual ways many times. She's not a bad-looking woman. I'm just being forced to do that, to experience that, because they want me to do that, and to negate the fact that I know she's just a nasty. And you hear her voice, I'm like, Jesus, that's what she sounds like. I'm like, oh gosh, your voice is annoying. Like, look at me. Look, like, I'm not even trying to be racist, but it's like, do you think like I'm the type of people that you think that if you can say something and I'll be like, oh my gosh, this person who is a random person is, yes, teeny, because she said something about teeny. That's why they made me say teeny, and I was supposed to be subscribed. Yeah, teeny, just shut up. Delusional trash. And they try to make me think of some other things with this like adult content. They try to, like this some young 20-some-year-old porn star. They're like, oh yeah. I was like, you're gonna put these kids. Unfortunately, when it's not unfortunately, I want to say this, and they wanted me to say in different ways. I'm trying to say, I don't view them as human beings. But at the end of the day, they're still kids. And I don't want to end up slapping one of these retards. But it's getting closer and closer. And people like her are the type of people who excite these retards, who are not in a full state of development, huh? Who will have them come here and it's like this person over there, she say, yeah, I will slap your damn shit around this trash. You see how scared she is for me? Look at her. You see how cowardly she is? Yeah, tell her to come near me and say that teeny poo fucking retard. Look at this trash. Ask her to have a conversation with me. Hey, and say these things. She's gonna come and try to just flirt and be like friendly. Eh? Ask her to say what you said in front. Oh, she would boo. It's like, get your trashy ass away from me, you fucking low life. Who do you think y'all? Entitled fuck. You think I'm gonna subscribe to your fucking shit? She knows. Woo. These teenagers getting hyped by people who are so cowardly. But bring this teenager shit and call them, get your damn shit away from you. You can get your damn you're teeny. Trash ass. Nobody wants you. You come near me, you're gonna get harmed. I'm gonna slap you. You play these things that you're my teen, I will slap the life out of you. Like your father should be doing. Your father, I don't know if these people have parents in their life, but somebody needs to slap the life out of you to remind you that to wake you back in reality. You are here forcing people to try to disgusting trash. If you want somebody who wants teenagers, there's a bunch of people here in New York. Go over there. Watch what they do to you. You come near me, you get slapped. Tagging videos, stay strong and see this trash for where they are.